Raider Nation, what is going on? Coming to you, for the first time in a while with the YouTube exclusive video. Just a video, right? No live stream, not tied into the podcast, just exclusive to YouTube subscribers. And if you're watching this for the first time, subscribe to this channel because we're going to be going live on YouTube every post game. I'm going to be dropping these random topic videos all the time. And who knows what? This YouTube channel is going to keep growing and developing. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so you get all the notifications for everything coming up in the future. But right now, I want to talk to you guys about why this 2020 Las Vegas Raiders football team is a playoff contending football team. And I get it. We do this every year, right? Let's pump the brakes. Let's relax. No, we don't pump the brakes every year. This is what makes Raider Nation great, right? This is what we do. We get fired up. But I'm here to convince you that we finally have reason to believe that this 2020 squad is actually going to bring something serious to the table. And before I get into that, real quick, I want to tell you guys something that's, kind of been put on my heart, something that I've taken on this week, actually through this month, ending on July 4th, Al Davis's birthday. We're taking donations for the Greater Youth Sports Association, right? I'm going to share a link with you, RaiderCody.com/GreaterYouth. You can see I put out a little bit longer clip about it, but go check it out. And obviously, I set a $5,000 goal, right? $5,000. I just talked to the co-founders, Devontae and Annalise, today. $5,000 from Raider Nation. They are based in Las Vegas. With $5,000, they can take on another school in the Las Vegas area and take on more than 100 more kids into a program that, it focuses on underprivileged, at-risk students, right? It takes 1st through 5th graders, and it provides them with 3 sports all year long for just $42. $42 per kid, and that kid's going to be playing soccer, basketball, and flag football during their school year this year. Obviously a great cause. I started off with a $100 donation. As of now, we're almost up to $1,000 already starting this thing off. But, we still have a long ways to go. That's the start, and it's great. Shout out to Raider Nation for kicking this thing off right. But $5,000 is the goal. Raider Nation can take over a school for these guys. But like I said, RaiderCody.com/GreaterYouth. Check it out. If you feel led to donate, click the donation link. There could be more in store in the future based off that donation. But like I said, let's quit messing around, okay? We're talking playoff Raiders football. I'm telling you, some serious stuff right now. Let's get into it. And like I said, okay, don't give me the, okay, Cody, pump the brakes. We say that every year, da-da-da-da-da. I don't care. This isn't the team and environment that we're used to, guys. This is different, right? We have 2019's best draft class out there. They're entering year 2, and they're fired up, and they're ready to make that leap, right? They're going from outstanding rookies to being cornerstone leaders on this team. Josh Jacobs, Max Crosby, right? Those guys were both worthy of Rookie of the Year awards, especially Josh Jacobs, man. Shout out. Completely snubbed. Josh Jacobs, give me a break. Associated Press, give me a break. Max Crosby, 4th-round rookie. Okay, maybe there's an argument, obviously, for Nick Bosa, but he was there as a 4th-round rookie, and he still is going to be coming in here with a chip on his shoulder because he knows that he is better than any other player coming out of his class and is obviously now focused on the NFL and the jump that he's going to make. So you factor in all these things, right? Just the hype from last year, the disappointment at the end of the year, the chip on the shoulders that left on their young guys to not finish, and then all the criticism, of course, that we're getting. John Gruden's been taking a lot. Derek Carr's been taking a lot. That's going to leave lasting impacts, and we're seeing it right now, right? This is going to be the one key. The first key I'm going to talk about that's going to make this Raiders team a playoff team in 2020 is what they're dealing with during this offseason. The offseason programs. Teams aren't together right now. Nobody is, right? The Raiders are. Shout out, because the Raiders have a chip on their shoulder and they want to go out there and they want to be prepared for this season. Derek Carr's out there organizing basically team practice by himself to make sure that this is going to go down smoothly, that they're going to be prepared for 2020. But what's going to hurt the rest of the league is they got to think about is, of course, you got to tie in those new players. And that's going to obviously just be a little bump in the road. And they're going to have time to work those kinks out. But there's going to be new coaches, and there's going to be new systems. Those teams aren't going to have any chemistry. How does a coach instill an entire new system with a quarterback that he's never even talked to? Ever. So for the Raiders, they have that clear advantage already. They're going into, with plenty of chemistry between Derek and John. we here's the thing. Okay, see, I can go through. Actually, we are going to go through all of them. That's the whole point of this video, right? So the next key, while we're going into this, there's going to be a breath of fresh air, right? We saw promising strides last year. Things were good. We had some momentum going whenever we didn't think we would. It didn't work out. Well, guess what? Las Vegas is going to kind of give us that opportunity automatically for the entire team, the organization, the fan base, everybody. Las Vegas is going to be that key component, right? Breath of fresh air. I think they're going to – a lot of people have talked about the energy in the stadium. It's not going to be the same. I think it can be. I think Las Vegas is going to be huge. I think Las Vegas is ready to take over the frickin' NFL as a football town. And I guarantee you Raider Nation will not let their stadium get taken over by another fan base. No matter what it is, it's not going to happen. So I think Las Vegas has the potential to be able to create momentum and give John and Derek and these guys that extra boost during that time of fresh air in this brand new shiny stadium to make things happen, make magic happen. And now, on top of all this, right now, I'm looking at the schedule. And, of course, there's no international games for anybody, so we can take that off as a advantage because it's a level playing field when it comes to that. But the primetime games, guys, the freaking primetime games. 4 primetime games at home. 4 primetime games at home. Have you ever heard of such a thing? And we're not going to Kansas City in December for the first time in like 6 years. It's amazing. Instead, we have 3 home games in December. It's like the first time in forever. I don't think I was even alive for having 3 home games in December. This is nuts. Obviously, we kind of bit the bullet these last 3 or 4 years, kind of taking the short end of the stick on the schedule. I think Mark Davis probably had something in the works to, hey, by the time we get to Vegas, look, listen to me. Roger, hook us up when we get to Vegas. They hooked us up with a great schedule. And, of course, TV networks are only going to take advantage by taking shots of that beautiful Allegiant Stadium, the Death Star. Getting shots of that on TV, that's going to pay for itself. But to close this thing out, right, just the product on the field, guys, this is what's going to make us playoff contenders. We have everything around us working in our favor. Whether it came down to the pandemic, we're still making things happen. We have the chemistry there, right? We have the nice new shiny stadium. We have the chemistry with the head coaches. We have all that. We have the schedule in our favor. Now it comes down to the talent on the field. And last year, I felt like, maybe just a handful of pieces away from making a run. Of course, injuries weren't on our side, but we took those pieces, those holes that we needed, and we filled them, man. That's secondary. We had a Demarius Randall. We needed a secondary we needed our secondary to produce more turnovers. Well, we go and add Demarius Randall, who's had pretty much 4 interceptions in every year of his career until last year. So we grab him on a bargain 1-year deal, right? We get Jeff Heath, a guy that's obviously kind of one of those all-around players. You can see him in big dime packages. Maybe he's playing a little up into the linebacker, up in the box. You never know. We get a dog in Damon Arnett, something that we've been missing at the corner position. We need that guy that can go in there and disrupt things. We need a disruptor. And Amik Robertson. Amik Robertson coming in the slot. Yeah, we've been worried about LaMarcus Joyner. Joyner can go back and play safety if we need to. He's taking reps at safety if he needs to. We have Amik Robertson ready to step into that role as soon as he's ready to go. And Amik Robertson's got a chip on his shoulder for falling to the 4th round. He don't like that. And don't even get me started on our linebackers, Raider Nation. We've been over this. I've talked about this. I don't even know how many times, and it still gets me fired up to talk about Nick Witkowski and Corey Littleton to be lined up as our duo linebackers. It's going to be those 2 out there. Those 2, like probably 75% of the time. You're going to get your Markel Lee, right? You're going to get your Nicholas Morrow rotating in there. But those are going to be our 2 guys. And then you add some serious interior pass rush with Malik Collins. Malik Collins and Max Crosby, drop in Mo Hurst. How about Cleveland Farrell? Cleveland Farrell's going to be a freaking beast. Man, Nassib. We got our defense could be a defense that's top half of the league. And if we be top half of the league in turnovers, this could be a serious freaking football team, guys. We saw what our offense did last year. Our offense was top 5 in yards per drive. They're top 5 in drive success rate, right? On, successful drives, producing a first down, stuff like that, moving the ball down the field, not just going 3 and out. We're top 5 in those categories. Top 5 in time of possession. But what we missed was getting the ball in prime territory like turnovers, right? And we miss those big plays. So we go and we add Henry Ruggs. Fastest guy in the NFL. I'm just going to say it. He might not be the fastest guy in the NFL, but I don't care. On this video, he's the fastest guy in the NFL. We got the X Factor, the Joker, Lynn Bowden, coming out of the backfield. He could be Wildcat. He could be slot wide receiver. Who freaking knows? Lynn Bowden Jr. is going to be the ultimate X Factor to this offense. We came in, we added some veteran wide receivers. We're getting a healthy Tyrell Williams. Darren Waller, we just barely got the tip of the iceberg to Darren Waller. Darren Waller balled out as the single weapon in that offense last year. And now we got DC entering the prime of his career with, the ultimate duo of him and Josh Jacobs in the run game. Those guys are unstoppable in the run game. It's almost ridiculous. Sitting behind the number one paid offensive line in the league, that plays like the number one offensive line in the league. Guys, I'm fired up. I'm just getting started on this topic. This is going to be it for this video. But I guarantee you, give me a couple weeks, and I'm going to come with a part 2 because there's so many reasons that this team is going to succeed in 2020. I'm absolutely fired up. And like I said, make sure you guys check out my my website, RaiderCody.com/greateryouth. If you feel like donating to that, if you feel led to donating to that, make it happen. And like I said, if you haven't already, subscribe, hit those bell notifications. Then you know when I'm dropping my next video. I'm excited to get back into this, dropping these little singular conversations, getting into the swing of things. But this is just the beginning. Raider Nation, it is going to be nuts in 2020. Get fired up. Get hyped. These guys are ready to play some football in a very exciting football town. This is going to be NFL's new city, Las Vegas, Nevada. Give it 2 years. It's going to be the home of the NFL, and the Raiders are going to be dominant. That's it. That's all I got. Mic drop. Raider Nation. I'm out.